It's a question that's been asked for almost 20 years, with the debate sparking hotter than those old C9 bulbs you should have thrown out last year. Yes, in this holiday season, we're asking the big question. Is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe a Christmas movie? Now, this is a question that's been asked of other Hollywood blockbusters, including Die Hard, it isn't, Gremlins, it is, and It's a Wonderful Life, absolutely, even though about only 5% of the movie actually happens at Christmas time. Now, some of these will be endlessly debated from now till Veterans Day, but today we're going to settle the score on the big one, and I'll just come out and say it. Yes, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is in fact a Christmas movie, and I can prove it. Now, before I give you all the ammo you'll need to convince your family and add Narnia to your Christmas rotation, I want to take a minute and thank today's sponsor for this very important video, and one of the most beautiful places in the world at Christmas time, Boyce College. Boyce College in Louisville prepares graduates for the what and the who they will be after college. Now, one way Boyce accomplishes this is through a life of discipleship. What students learn in class and during chapel gets lived out on campus and in the community. Each student is required to actively participate in a local church. There are dozens of biblically faithful churches located only minutes from campus, and Boyce College will happily help make that connection. Now, you can learn more about Boyce College by visiting boycecollege.com/faith. And thanks to Boyce for sponsoring today's video. And also thanks to my amazing community of supporters at Patreon. Now, these are the people who believe in the goodness of this channel enough to invest their time and energy in keeping it running. Now, it's time to leave the Shadowlands behind and step into a world that's more real than our own. It's time to follow me into the wardrobe. So I'm just going to get right down to it. What exactly is a Christmas movie? Well, first and foremost, it's a movie that reminds you of Christmas, that puts you in the holiday spirit, that makes you want to bust out the hot cocoa and the pentatonics. Although I will take this opportunity to set the record straight. Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah is not, by any insane stretch of the imagination, a Christmas song. No matter how many times you play it over the loudspeakers at Target on Black Friday. I mean, just check out this music video. Nothing screams Christmas like a funeral procession in the middle of a desert wasteland, am I right? But man, have I gotten off topic. So anyway, unlike this music video, Christmas movies actually remind you of Christmas. And The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe does just that. And I'm gonna give you 5 really good, not stretching it at all to stay seasonally relevant reasons why it's true. So here we go. Number 1, it was released at Christmas time. December 8th, to be precise. Yes, these holiday memories are baked into the experience for many of us, and there's a reason that the marketing team at Disney slated this movie to be released on the holidays, and maybe this iconic poster will give you a clue. Number 2, it's completely filled with Christmassy scenes and references. There's no denying that the iconic scene of Lucy stepping through the wardrobe for the first time is anything but pure Christmas magic. So much so that it could easily be the scene of a classic Christmas card. But there are other moments that also fill your holiday cup of cheer. There's the warm cup of tea by the fireside in Tumnus's house, which kind of makes you wonder if fawns even have stockings to hang by the fire. Then there's the jolly sleigh ride with Jadis Dwarf at the Rains, complete with a piping hot cup of cocoa. Yes, I know she's an evil, murderous witch who spread death and destruction upon the nation, but it's just so darn cozy. And by the way, did you know that Turkish Delight was originally intended to be a treat offered at Christmas time? It's kind of like fruitcake, and if you've ever tried that, let's just say it's just as delicious. Number 3, Eternal Christmas Eve. Now, let's be honest, there are a certain number of you out there who would be thrilled if Jadis cast her spell of eternal winter snow in your neck of the woods. I mean, I know we've always heard it described as always winter, never Christmas, but if you think about it, it's technically Christmas Eve every day of the year. Just imagine how much time you'd have to keep those Christmas decorations out. I mean, if you're like me and your tree goes up the 1st of December, 25 days is just never enough time. Number 4, Father Christmas is actually in the movie. I mean, the guy literally shows up on Christmas morning and hands out presents. Can you get any more Christmas movie than that? And he's a much better Santa than Tim Allen ever could be. And let's not even talk about Paul Giamatti or Kurt Russell. And finally, number 5, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is filled with movie tropes. All the things that happen in your classic Christmas movies take place in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe too. It's like 20 Christmas movies in one. For instance, there are children being transported to a magical, wintry fantasy land, just like in the creepiest Christmas movie of all, The Polar Express. Then there are the skeptics who don't believe in magic, only to become undeniable believers later on, just like Maureen O'Hara in Miracle on 34th Street or Walter Hobbs in Elf. And then there's the trope of the epic battle at the end of the movie between good and evil, just like Kevin versus Harry and Marv in Home Alone 1 and 2, and 3, and 4 and 5 and 6. And then there's even a shocking encounter with a feisty rodent, just like in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But then the most common Christmas movie trope of all has to do with the transformation of the heart. And it seems to be at the center of almost every Christmas movie, doesn't it? Whether it's Ebenezer Scrooge changing his miserly ways or the Grinch learning to love his neighbors, each of them were changed by the power of Christmas. And who has experienced more heart change than Edmund Pevensey, who learned that even a selfish, lying traitor can be forgiven. Not just forgiven, but given a seat at the table of the king that he had betrayed. Because, as the prophecy foretold, wrong will be right when Aslan is in sight. And I think that that's really the most important reason that Narnia is a Christmas movie. Because at its heart, it really is about the coming of the king. The anticipation of his coming and the power of his arrival and the prophecies fulfilled during his time in the land. So yes, Virginia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a Christmas story. Because in the end, it points to the best Christmas story of all. The greatest story ever told. Do you know the 3 most asked questions from parents who are searching for the right fit college for their student? Find the questions and the answers at boycecollege.com/faith.